I'm starting my own company. Do I have to become an expert in my company's services? My answer is no. You don't have to become an expert in your company's services. Do you think the person who started, like, pick the name of an airline company, do you think that that person who owns this company or who founded the company knows how to build an airplane from the bottom up? Do you think every founder of an airline or an airplane manufacturing company knows how to build this from the bottom up? Do you think every founder of an airline or an airplane manufacturing company knows how to pilot a plane? Do you think the CEO of such a company today knows the details on the in and out procedures of what to do if there's a medical emergency mid-flight? No, that's not the CEO's job to do that. You don't have to be an expert in what it is that the company does. What you do need to be an expert in, if you really want to build this thing, is leadership, policy, scaling, supervising, creating systems and processes, having vision, right? Leadership, systematization. You don't have to be an expert. Hey, Aaron, you don't have to be an expert in everything that the organization does. Be an expert in leadership, in recruiting, bringing people in, creating systems and processes, and monitoring those systems and processes, supervising them, creating policies, creating an organizational culture. We're hiring people who can do that. Those are the things that organizational leaders do. Catch the CEO of an accounting firm doing bookkeeping. Maybe earlier in his or her career that was part of the job, maybe not. You can have somebody with a tax background start a firm and expand that firm to include things well beyond taxation, but you hire for it and you have systems and processes in place and somebody in charge of quality control and you in charge of setting the bar and laying out the vision and creating organizational culture, which shows up in language, which is a whole other story. Nobody asked me about organizational culture. So no, you don't have to become an expert in the services that your company is going to be providing. And furthermore, if you want to start a company and you don't know how to provide the services, but you're starting a company because you think it's really lucrative, I guarantee it will hold you back from any kind of meaningful earnings if you real quick decide to become an expert. I mean, for the level of expertise that is required in pretty much any service industry to bring in any real money, if you do it all yourself and if it requires some serious expertise, you're holding yourself back. If you're going to study something, study leadership. If you're going to learn something, learn how to create policies that increase the upside and protect you from the downside. So that's my share on that. Looks like we have some more activity here. Oh, that is great. Yeah, Lisa shared. We decided it would be much better for someone else to sew our uniforms. Perfect. Right, exactly. And that is a perfect example. It takes a lot of time to build up that kind of expertise, plus get the equipment. Lisa is the founder of this amazing organization called Husky. They're absolutely dedicated to dignity day one, that any human being, regardless of size, regardless of shape, can have dignity day one when they show up to martial arts classes, that they can have a uniform that fits. Did Lisa say, okay, so I'm gonna sew every uniform? No, she's the leader of this organization. She outsourced the sewing, but she is setting the vision and saying, we're gonna have 3 waist sizes for every length. And she's the one who came up with the idea of this innovative thing with the textiles and the design of the martial arts uniform. And the organization that knows how to sew, the outsourced company, they're sewing it according to her vision. And then she does quality control. Now this thing is moving, orders are being placed, and students are experiencing dignity day one. Do you think that they would have a uniform that fits on day one already if she had decided, well, in addition to transforming the martial arts experience from day one, I'm going to learn how to sew. You know what? There's nothing wrong with learning how to sew. I know how to sew. but that's not what you do when you want to grow a company that's going to change the world. So bravo, Lisa, and great example.